In this video, we're covering the most important part of any automotive restoration. Preparation of the bare metal and sealing it with a 2K epoxy primer, not an edge primer. And no, don't touch it with your hands. Now, 80 grit on the orbital sander is the best scratch profile to make the epoxy coat stick correctly. Strip discs, they're great at removing coatings. However, they're not designed to prepare the surface for an epoxy coating. If you have used a strip disc, make sure you 80 grit it again afterwards. The strip disc can leave residue behind, polish the surface, and not give you the correct adhesion with the epoxy. If the epoxy doesn't stick well enough, then your whole restoration at some stage will fail. This is the most important stage. So this car is ready for epoxy. However, it was sanded last night. Rust can start within 4 hours. We're going to have to re-sand it all with 80 grit, use our metal cleaner, and then it's ready for epoxy coat. We need to make sure that the bare metal is not sitting for a period of longer than 4 hours. So you'll see the guys are about to sand the car for the final sand. They'll be wearing gloves, 80 grit on the orbital sander. They will need to change the sanding discs a bit. We don't want them to wear out and then we end up polishing the surface. So Mick and Charlie have decided to go with the RestoFinish Epoxycoat. It's a high build epoxy. There's many reasons why that's great for restoration. However, that's for another discussion. They've used the RestoFinish Metal Cleaner. That has removed any residue, sanding dust from the surface, giving us the best, cleanest possible surface ready for the epoxy coat. So mixing the booth, putting the epoxy coat on the car, this is a vital step. It is sealing off the bare metal. It might take us weeks, maybe months to do all the filler work. This coating is stopping moisture from getting back to the steel, potentially causing rust. So like this check, the Alpha is now sealed up. A couple of coats of epoxy coat. Let it sit for a couple of days. Then ready to start doing the filler work. Hopefully this has been helpful. Please leave some comments below and remember to follow and like us. Thanks again.